Nintendo, always being a clever little sneak and springing a Nintendo Direct on us with only 24 hours notice. I mean, we shouldn't be too surprised considering Sony and Microsoft already had their conferences for Summer Games Fest. But with this month's Nintendo Direct behind us, I'm gonna jump right into it and talk about my thoughts and opinions on all the big reveals we got today. I tried to get everything and take notes as I went, but a lot was happening, and I was in a voice chat with some people, and I might have missed a few things from the commentators, so please correct me in the comments if I get something wrong. Anyway, here we go. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC. Looking good! Loving the new environments and the new Pokemon. I've noticed a lot of Johto Pokemon, and even some Hoenn Pokemon. So maybe we might eventually get some of the starters? Maybe even some additional Paradox legendaries? We already got Paradox Suicune, aka Walking Wake. Can you imagine Paradox Groudon and Kyogre? Or Entei and Raikou? Maybe Paradox Lugia and Ho-Oh? The possibilities! And we're going to an entire new academy? Blueberry Academy? As someone whose favorite color is blue, I'm liking it so far. And it looks like Tail Mask is going to be releasing in the fall. Now, all we gotta do is hope they fix the game's performance. Please, Game Freak, do something. Sonic Superstars. This was easily one of the games I was the most hyped for during that first day of Summer Games Fest. But it's unfortunate that the multiplayer is local only. We're in the year 2023. How are we still missing this? But even without the online multiplayer, this is still one I'm definitely interested and may end up picking up day one depending on when it releases. Palia? I think it's Palia. Is it Palia? 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 Anyway, gonna probably skip this one. It looks like another life sim game, and I barely have time for Animal Crossing. So, I'll pass. Persona 5 Tactica. I don't know how to feel about this one. I'm kinda tired of Persona 5 at this point, and would much rather Atlas just move on to Persona 6 at this point. But, regardless, I'm not really a fan of tactical games, so I'll also be skipping this one. Myth Force. Myth Force is looking pretty fun, and I do like the art style that resembles Saturday morning cartoons of the 90s. Splatoon 3 Splatfest. Ice cream themes? As if I need more temptation to go off on my diet. Also, I'll be going with Team Mint. Detective Pikachu Returns. Okay, is this a sequel, or is this a remake of the 3DS game? I kinda missed that part, but regardless, this looks awesome. My friend and homemade Treehouse has been waiting on this for years, and I can see why. It looks really charming, and I missed out on the original 3DS title anyway, so whether this is a sequel or remake, I'm looking forward to it. And now we come to what is probably one of the biggest hype freaking announcements of this Direct. A Super Mario RPG remake. Like, what? Who saw this coming? Like, of all the Mario RPGs that were asking for a remake, it seemed that Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door was the one that fans wanted. But Super Mario RPG getting a remake? I'll freaking take it. And it's a turn-based RPG? Sold. Oh my goodness, it looks so good! No wonder the game never came out on NSO. They were doing a remake. And it's coming out this November? Happy Thanksgiving to me. Ugh. Nintendo, just stop the Direct right now and just take my money. Seriously. Oh yeah, and it's not enough that we're getting a Super Mario RPG remake. We're also getting a new Princess Peach game? And a remake of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon? They didn't show a lot of footage of those, but needless to say, Mario fans, they've been eating good so far with this Direct. Okay. So now we're jumping into a lot of third-party stuff, and I'll be honest, this is where I kind of lost track of a lot of stuff. But needless to say, if I forgot about it, then there's a good chance that I wasn't interested enough as is. So I'm gonna basically go over what I do care, and the stuff that kind of stood out. Batman Arkham Trilogy. I missed out on these games, so I'm looking forward to possibly trying these out. And honestly, these graphics really look impressive for the Switch. I don't know about you guys, but I'd say they look like they're on par with the PlayStation 5. Just, wow. Like, I was shocked. But hey, these games look great, and I look forward to possibly trying them out. Just Dance 2024. Ugh. Next. Silent Hope. Looking good. I don't really have a lot to say about it, but hey, I'm liking the art style. And hey, I always love a good JRPG, so Silent Hope, looking good. Fae Farm. Looks cute. I know the Switch is saturated with farm sims, but this one is more fantasy inspired, and it has fairies! Which I kinda have a soft spot for. But, as I stated before, I hardly have any time for sim games, so I may have to skip this one. Sparks of Hope DLC. I still need to play this game, but I may wait until all the DLC is out to buy the fully packaged deluxe edition, because Ubisoft, they done that with the previous game, so there's a good chance they'll do it with this one. Dragon Quest Monsters. My friend and mod Magical Valkyrie was most likely losing her shit over this one. It looks really interesting, looking similar to Monster Rancher or Pokemon, but in the Dragon Quest universe. This now brings to one of my predictions I had for the Direct, and I ended up being very correct, and it's because it was the thing that was actually announced. Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 is looking stellar, and having the little dog OG, oh so cute! It looks like there's a lot going on with OG, and I love that! I can't get over how good these visual looks, just wow, it looks so good! And the castaway mechanic looks really interesting. And Glow Pikmin? I'm really looking forward to it coming out next month. And I'll definitely picking it up and playing it day one. Moving on, we've got the Metal Gear Master Collection. As someone who has never played the Metal Gear Solid games, this is really exciting to see. This will most likely be a back burner, but it's definitely on my radar, and it's only Volume 1. So this means we're going to be getting more in the future. Headbangers. Oh my gosh, we're playing as a pigeon in a rhythm game? And the pigeons are blue? Okay. Yeah, the whole blue thing is an inside joke. If you guys want the full context, you're going to have to come hang out on Twitch because I can't explain it here. Just trust me. Also, Penny's Big Breakaway. Looking like a solid platformer. And as someone who loves platformers, I'm definitely going to be giving this one a look. Mario Kart 8 DLC. We're bringing back Petey and Wiggler and Kamek. Hell yeah! Now, they've only revealed one new course, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the rest of them. And guess what? They're supposed to be coming out this summer, so we're not going to have long to wait for that. Move It WarioWare. Looks like a good time. Always been a fan of the WarioWare games, and a lot of these micro games look really, really fun. Nintendo Live 2023. There's so much going on. I wish I could go to Seattle for this. But alas, it is all happening in September, and I'll be in Dallas at Kingdom Hearts Reconnect during this time, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to miss out on this. But hey, there's always next year. And this is where the Direct started to wrap up. It's kind of funny because initially they started off with Tears of the Kingdom, and I thought, oh, DLC? DLC? Nope. Turns out we're getting some new amiibos. Specifically, we're getting amiibo figures of Princess Zelda and Ganondorf. Definitely going to be purchasing those. Especially Daddy Dorf. Sorry about that. And then Nintendo does the classic Nintendo thing and says, we got one more thing to show you guys before we go. And what was that final thing? We got a brand new 2D Mario platformer. Oh my goodness. This game is looking strange in the absolutely best way possible. We have a day and night mechanic. We've got new power-ups. And oh my gosh, we got new playable characters like Daisy? This is Daisy's first playable appearance in a Mario platformer. Like, what? I was a little worried when the trailer first started that this was just going to be another new Super Mario Bros. Title, or it was just going to be a collection of all the games bundled up. But a brand new game? Sign me up! So, what did I think overall? Overall, I thought this was a very solid Nintendo Direct. There were a lot of really exciting announcements and surprises that we didn't see coming. However, there were also a lot of repeat announcements of games we already knew were coming to the system. It's unfortunate we didn't get any new trailers or information from Metroid Prime 4, and as much as I'm looking forward to the new Super Mario Bros. Wonder game, I feel like it wasn't the strongest thing to end the Direct on, and probably would have been a better game to have closer to the middle, or even grouped in with the other Mario announcements. So even if it didn't have the strongest ending, it was still a very solid Direct, and only further proves that Nintendo isn't anywhere near close to being done with supporting the Switch. I'd give this Direct 4 out of 5 Palpu Fruits. Thanks for watching! If you liked what you saw, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more. I also stream on Twitch 3 days a week, so feel free to drop a follow there if you're interested in some live playthroughs of my favorite games. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.